Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into SteamWorld Heist 2 on the Nintendo Switch. This sequel to the beloved indie gem promises more complexity and challenge. Well, let's dive in and see if it lives up to the hype. The original SteamWorld Heist was a standout indie title that combined XCOM-style turn-based tactics with a unique 2D perspective. It was an underrated gem that blew me away with its strategic depth and engaging characters. Now, Thunderful Games is back with SteamWorld Heist 2, a game that builds on its predecessor with even greater ambition. This time around, the game is set on the Great Sea rather than in space. And SteamWorld Heist 2 follows Quincy Leeway, a submarine captain trying to live up to his mother's legendary reputation. The narrative explores themes of oppression, rebellion, and mystery as Quincy battles against a ruthless navy hoarding essential resources like clean water. The shift from space to sea introduces new dynamics, while the story remains as engaging as ever, drawing players into its richly crafted world. Now, gameplay is where SteamWorld Heist 2 expands significantly upon its predecessor. While it still retains the core 2D turn-based tactics that made the original unique, the sequel introduces a much deeper level of complexity. Missions are now longer, more challenging, and filled with unexpected twists like reinforcements arriving mid-battle. This unpredictability demands careful planning and quick thinking, as you'll often need to adjust your strategy on the fly to handle new threats. The manual aiming mechanic, which was a hallmark of the original, returns and remains as satisfying as ever. This time, however, the stakes feel higher, with each shot potentially turning the tide of battle. The game also places a greater emphasis on character customization and progression. You'll need to spend considerable time upgrading your crew, experimenting with different jobs, and optimizing your loadouts to tackle the increasingly difficult missions. And this focus on preparation and tactical depth means that every decision counts, and the satisfaction of executing a well-planned strategy is immense. Now let's talk about that difficulty, because although the combat remains as satisfying as ever, with the aforementioned 2D aiming mechanics adding a layer of skill and precision to every encounter, it is important to note that Heist 2 ramps up the difficulty from the original, sometimes even to a frustrating degree. You'll encounter tough mid-session surprises that can sometimes feel overwhelming. However, here the game's new custom difficulty settings are a welcome addition, allowing you to tailor the experience to your liking. And this was a very smart addition to not deter casual players from the game, while at the same time offering a challenge to those who will find it deeply rewarding. Now, another important part of the gameplay is that your submarine also plays a pivotal role in both exploration and combat. And as you progress, you'll be able to upgrade your ship, enhancing its capabilities to tackle more formidable challenges. And these upgrades not only improve your ship's defenses and weaponry, but they also unlock new areas in the overworld. Ship combat introduces a different pace, with strategic positioning and timing becoming crucial as you face off against enemy navy boats. And the upgrades you choose can significantly impact how you approach these naval battles, adding yet again another layer of depth to the gameplay. Now, the game's visuals and sound design are just as polished as ever, with beautiful art and tight audio that work together to enhance the experience, just as we've come to expect from the SteamWorld series. Now, the good news is that whether docked or in handheld mode, the game runs smoothly, though the resolution does take a noticeable hit when in handheld mode. Overall, SteamWorld Heist 2 is a more ambitious and complex evolution of its predecessor. Now, while the increased difficulty and expanded mechanics might not be for everyone, for those willing to invest the time and effort, they will find a deeply satisfying tactical adventure. And that's why I'll be scoring this game a 9 out of 10. If you love the original or are a fan of strategic games, this one is a must play. Now, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more gaming content. Also, let me know in the comments down below if you'll be picking up SteamWorld Heist 2. And lastly, just as usual, I'll see you in my next video.